My name is Tamesha Simmons. My current job, I am a AmeriCorps member here at Goodwill. I was raised by a single mom to 5 girls. She had 2 sets of twins, and I'm a twin. I have a twin sister. I was born with an illness. It's a rare condition that affected my veins and my ability to walk mostly. The treatment was pain management. So growing up, I was in and out of the hospital and dealing with procedures and health crises and stuff. I slowly, my walking just got worse and worse growing up, but I knew I just really wanted to be able to walk. So around 7th grade, that's when me and my parents talked, and they brought up the idea of an amputation. And at this time, my left leg was completely fine, but the right one had grew to where it wouldn't straighten out, and it had a tumor on the back of it. So we met with a doctor around my freshman year of high school, and well, he decided that we was going to amputate the right and keep the left, but we had to do the left first so I could have a good leg to stand on. And during that procedure, I woke up not able to feel my left leg again. So I had to go back to school in a wheelchair, and I had stayed back that year, and I got really depressed. That went on for a couple years, and then I was finally able to meet with a healthcare team that was able to cut both of my legs in 2019, and I had a successful bilateral amputee surgery, and I've been learning how to walk ever since. And around the time before I came to Goodwill, me and my family had a lot of financial hardships, and we moved around from place to place, and we often went without. So around the time before I came to Goodwill, I was living in a hotel with my sister, and so we didn't have a home, and I didn't have a car, and I needed a job, and I was just trying to figure out how I was going to be able to make it in the world. I put in a lot of applications while we were at the hotel, but I wasn't confident, and I didn't have no skills and no training, no experience, so I didn't have nothing to go on my resume and nothing to back me up. So my first interview, she was asking me a lot of questions, and I didn't have no answers to the questions, and then she told me to tell her about myself, and I started crying in front of her, and I'm still very embarrassed about that, and I didn't get a call back for that job. I really just wanted somebody to give me a chance, because I know I can work, and I know I can learn, so I just was looking for a chance, basically, really. And so I remember I was calling like the Social Security office and vocational rehab, and they couldn't point me nowhere. And I went to another city and spoke to the vocational rehab people, and they were actually the ones that referred me to the Goodwill Training Center, and that is how I found Goodwill. When I came to Goodwill, the first thing they got me on was the computers, helped me try to build the first parts of my resume and add stuff on it, taking those little small lessons to just put those basic skills on my resume. And then I met Miss Helen and Mr. Darrell, and they went through some skills trainings with me. Mr. Darrell was the one that helped me with my mock interviews, because you don't have to have a job to have skills, basically, is what he taught me doing that. So I did have a lot of skills and stuff on my belt after we talked about them. Miss Helen connected me with AmeriCorps, and I was able to talk to some of the AmeriCorps members, and Miss Stephanie, they told me about some of the advantages of going through with the program and committing to it. So after that, I was sold. The AmeriCorps program was fun, interesting, and challenging. I learned a lot of different stuff, and I'm exposed to a lot of stuff, so I just love what we do, and I love my coworkers. We make a lot of memories, That's that's the most important thing to me is the memories. Because I used to be in the house all the time. So just getting out and being in the community, having bonds and building those friendships has helped me get out of my shell a lot. I would like to shout out Miss Stephanie. I just thank her for giving me that chance to really show that I could do it. Like, I've grown so much during this program, and it's not just like career-wise or just in the work field. Like, I've changed as a person. Like, my family see it, like the people that know me see how much I've grown, and I see how much I've grown. Because we don't just learn like skills to have work. I'm learning how to take care of myself and how to advocate for myself, how to stay disciplined and consistent for the things that I want to have, and yeah. Before Goodwill, I used to be like very hesitant and scared to talk to strangers. When I'm out and people see me pumping my gas or just going in the store and stuff, and I could just be minding my own business, and then they'll come up and they'll want to hear what happened or my story. And at first it made me uncomfortable, but it's like after working here, it's taught me that my story matters and it deserves to be heard and that it could help people. So at first I just wanted to like brush it off and just hurry up and give them an explanation, but now I find myself taking that time to explain it, and I know it helps me, but I know it helps them, because like you don't have to have a lot of followers or be a celebrity to inspire people, just one life. And I just love that. And sometimes people have to see your scars to know they can heal.